What's good, everybody? The voice of the WGC back in the building, and here we go. We have an official date. There you have it. UFC 300 will be taking place on April 13th, 2024, in Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. We got a date, but no fights. But we have a sneak peek. There's no names, but let's see what Dan has to say about this card.
How difficult is having a big event like UFC 300 in the calendar for next year and getting all the moving parts in the right place to create the card that you want to create? Because if we look at 100 and 200, they were absolutely ridiculous.
Well, the difference between a 300 is, listen, if you look at the card this weekend, this card's awesome. You know what I mean? So you want to build these amazing cards that make people lose their minds.
Yep. That's it, Dana. You gotta bring that fire for 300. Like, I watch cards regardless, you know. Huge fan. I'm gonna watch the card regardless who's fighting on that shit. But when it comes to these century cards, the 100, the 200, and the upcoming 300, every fight has to be a banger. Or every fight has to look like it's going to be a banger from top to bottom. It can be no misses, okay? Every fight that you book has to look absolutely amazing and make the fans go, holy shit, I cannot wait for this fight. That's how these century cards have to look. You are right, Dana. That's true. That's real.
But there's also much more to it too with the 300. There's this whole, what is the feel of the show going to be?
Yeah.
We put on a live event and a television show too. And what are we going to build around the event? What's going to make 300 more special than this Saturday night? You know what I mean? The last pay-per-view of the year. So there's a lot more that goes into it than just the card. But what you can expect is the first prelim of the night for you to be going like, holy, this is the first prelim of the night? This is insane. This isn't even right. These two shouldn't be on the first prelim of the night. That's how good 300 is going to be.
Can I make a request? I know that you're not going to tell me some of the matchups that you're trying to make for 300, but one request as a fan. And again, I know that there's no room for nostalgia or sentimentality, and I know that he's already got a fight booked, but Jim Miller, he was on 100, he was on 200. I would love to see him on 300. I know that he's got a fight booked on the 13th of January, but if we could get him on that card, man, that would be sensational.
Yeah.
What a story.
That is a great story. That is a great story.
I'd even give you the matchup. The winner of Tony and Paddy this weekend.
I'll get that done for you.
Put it in this crazy room at some point, yeah.
Yeah, I'll get Jim Miller on the card for you.
That'd be awesome.
Consider that done.
We've got to check on that. That's a
Merry
binding
Christmas.
contract.
That's my Christmas present to you.
That's a binding contract.
All right. So, you heard what he had to say. He said the first fight, the opener. Not the main card, but the prelims. He said the first fight that's announced. The first fight opening the card is going to make us lose our mind. Okay. I'm going to hold you to that, Dana. Because remember the last time, not too long ago, when we thought it was going to be UFC 300 news, it was a damn Cybertruck giveaway. Remember that? But hey, we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to hold you to that because I am very excited for this card. And I'm pretty sure all fight fans are. So we'll see how it looks. And for damn sure, I agree with homie right here. 100%. 100%. 1000% matter of fact. Is we got to get the homie Jim Miller on this card. This could be his last fight. Win, lose, or draw, get Jim Miller on this card. And then he can ride out into the sunset. Not many can say that. Not many can say that they were on UFC 100, UFC 200, and UFC 300. Not many can say that. Not many can say that. And he just gave you the blueprint right there. I mean, we just saw Paddy Pimblett beat the brakes off of Tony. Man. Oh man, that was tough to watch, but hey, set it up. Jim Miller versus Paddy Pimblett. UFC 300. Set it up. Set that shit up. something. And yes, he is correct. Jim Miller already has a fight lined up. I mean, I wish he could have just not had this fight and wait till UFC 300 to get him on there, but I understand business is business. You got to feed the fam, you know. So Jim Miller has a fight already lined up against, I believe, Gabriel Benitez, I believe. And hopefully, it's quick work and he could be healthy enough to make the UFC 300 card. Hopefully he doesn't take enough damage. We'll see. I don't know, but I definitely do want Jim Miller on this card, and maybe potentially Jones will be healthy enough to make it against Stipe. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the return of Conor McGregor. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But nonetheless, excited for 2024. It's going to be another great year of fights. But with that being said, who do you want on UFC 300? Who are some of your favorite fighters? Retired or active? Let me know in the comments. But with that being said, it's Unsanctioned TV, and we out here. One love, God bless, see you in the next one. Peace.